Hi all, welcome back to my YouTube channel Story Time with me Uma. Okay, today in this video I am going to read a story for kids, especially for kids, but elders can also watch. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are, up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Do you remember this old poem? How many of you like this poem? Okay, as many parents asked me to tell stories for kids, this story is specially for kids and this is a little bit long story. So I am going to tell slowly, clearly, and I am going to read this story. Okay, kids, shall we begin? Today's motivational moral story is about a little boy who was cursed to breathe fire. One day, not so long ago, there lived a very angry little boy. Everything in life and everything about life made him angry. The more angry he became, the more frustrated he became. And the more frustrated he became well, that just made him more angry. He began to hurt people around him and who loved him the most. With each new insult and angry outburst, he was hurting those that cared him. He wasn't seeing the consequences of his anger. He couldn't understand that his actions were causing others pain and hurt. He was too consumed by his own rage to even notice. After a particular bad outburst, his mother had sent him to walk in the woods and think about the things until he had calmed down. It was on this day, walking in the woods, that he met a witch that was about to change his life for the better. The witch was out collecting her herbs and spices for potions and magical spells when she heard the little boy. He was cursing and kicking stones, making an awful racket as he went. The little boy, as he went, cursing and kicking sticks, he was so engrossed with his emotion of anger, he did not see the witch until he was standing in front of her. "Who are you?" until he went, sorry. "Who are you?" he angrily muttered. "You're in my way. I am a witch, capable of turning you into a frog or making your tongue talk like a parrot. Maybe I turn you into a mouse or something worse. So I would drop the attitude," replied the wise witch. "Well, you are in my way," barked the angry boy, "and you smell. You're an angry little man," replied the witch. "I think you might need to be taught a lesson." "Oh, shut up and get out of my way," angrily demanded the little boy. "I did warn you." And with a great flash of light and a kind of whoosing sound, the witch threw one of her most powerful spells she had for years. It seemed this angrily little boy was about to taught a lesson. "There, it is done. You have been cursed. Now every time you find yourself angry and about to hurl insults and abuse, you will blow fire like a dragon." Every time every time you find yourself angry and about to hurt, insults and abuse, you will blow like a dragon. You will blow fire like a dragon. Bush. And with this wise witch walked away and leaving the little boy feeling little dazed and slightly confused. When the little boy finally arrived back home, his mood of anger had passed and he was feeling a lot more calmer. He had forgotten about the witch and the curse and was feeling happier. It was around the evening dinner table that he started to lose his temper. Just as his father had poised his fork, a particularly nice looking potato, ready to pop in his mouth, the little boy burst into anger. As the little boy opened his mouth, ready to curse, suddenly, just as the witch had said, a burst of flames, impressive as any dragon, came raging out of his mouth, instantly turning the potato on his father's fork to crumbly dust. Shocked and surprised, the boy quickly puts his hands over his mouth to spare any more carnage. His anger had now been replaced by horror and surprise as to the damage he just caused. That evening, as the little boy was told it was bedtime, anger reared its ugly head once more. Once again, the instant little boy opened his mouth to vent his rage. A massive burst of flames came shooting out. Boom! Shh! The walls were scorched black and the television, taking a direct hit, was left melted and deformed. Our little boy went to bed that evening thinking for the first time in his life how his anger was having a direct effect on those around him. Over the course of the next few weeks, little by little, our boy started to see firsthand, however, time he was angry or had an angry outburst, the flames raged from his mouth, burning everything to a crisp as it went, hurting and harming those around him. The other town folk were now becoming afraid of the little boy who was now famous for blowing flames every time he was angry, and as so were trying to avoid any direct contact with him. Our poor little boy was becoming very sad and lonely indeed. However, this curse the wise witch had bestowed upon our little angry boy was turning out to be a clever curse indeed. As more time passed, the little boy was slowly beginning to control his angry outbursts. Gradually over time, his anger became less and less. At first, he managed to control his anger for a day. Then he could manage 2 days in a row, then 3 and 4. Then an entire week went by without little boy becoming angry in the slightest way. And as our little boy began to control his anger, a fantastic transformation was also unfolding. He was also beginning to become calmer and happier person, smiling. The other town folk could also see the wonderful new change in our little boy, and so they had started to include him once again. This was just the encouragement the little boy need to finally rid himself of the old wise witch's curse. With a massive concerted effort and intense control, our little boy expelled the last remaining flakes of anger left in his body. He had truly conquered his curse of blowing fire. In doing so, had also mastered his anger. His curse was lifted. Our little boy decided to leave some of the destruction and scorch marks his anger had created. A reminder as how a quick, small outburst of anger can cause far longer lasting damage. Words we say in anger can cause deep emotional scars that may take many years to heal or be covered over. Be careful what you say. Let me tell again, read again, once again. Listen carefully. Words we say in anger can cause deep emotional scars that may take many years to heal or be recovered over. Be careful what you say. Let's spread the love. This is the moral of the story. So, I hope all of you like this story, and this is not only for kids, this is a universal law to be followed by all of us. Okay, kids, definitely you will enjoy my stories. Please subscribe to my channel, okay? Also, for whoever asked me to upload in Tamil, I will be giving captions, subtitles will be given so that you can select any language, Tamil, Malayalam or whatever, and the subtitles will come in this video. So you can tell them. With this note, shall we end this video? A gentle reminder, it is too cold outside, it's raining, so kids, don't go outside and play, and don't trouble your mom. Sit inside home, play games, and நிறைய விளையாடுங்க, கொஞ்சமா படிங்க. Okay, daily watch videos or read storybooks, and definitely you will love book reading. Okay, from this age, if you start liking to read books, then you will become a legend. Tata, bye bye, see you until I see you in the next video. Bye bye, take care, be safe, be strong. Maybe many of them are affected by corona. Be isolated, don't go outside. Even a few people who are affected by corona are also roaming outside without any responsibility that they might spread the virus around for everyone around their place. So better stay inside home only, close all the doors, and read books, play, eat, and sleep. Also, from tomorrow for kids, I think milkshake recipe, mango milkshake recipe is very easy to do, dear kids. Ask your mom take your mom's help. Start doing yourself little work. I'm saying not குட்டீஸ் சொல்லலை, கொஞ்சம் பெரிய கிட்ஸ் சொல்கிறேன். ஓகே, instead of getting bored and always watching TV and mobile, you can also do something else. Okay, help your mom, be good boys and girls. Okay, shall we end the video? Like, share, comment, send your feedback. Every feedback is very valuable, and suggestions are most welcome. I always say travel vlogs and recipes and whatever as we discussed yesterday, everything one by one, slowly. Every day I'll upload a video, and please keep supporting me. Thank you. Tada, bye bye. See you. Spread love.